behind the plot. You know? But that's alright, man. It's whatever, man. If you believe that shit, you know. You got that, bro?
Yeah. Job 18 and 11. No, let's start from 10. The snare is laid for him in the ground, and the trap for him in the way. Terror shall make him afraid on every side.
Yeah, you lot, terrorists are coming from all over, man. And this terrorist is a big part of that, because the Most High is making all this stuff happen, man. Right?
And shall drive him to his feet.
Yep.
His strength shall be hunger bitten.
Yeah, America's dollar's hunger bitten. The military is hunger bitten. The white man in general is hunger bitten right now. He's not as strong as you think he is.
And destruction shall be ready at his side.
Destruction's ready for America, man. Destruction is ready for America, man. So Esau, say goodbye to your kingdom, man. It's finished. You smite the head, that's it. Right? It says here, just a little throwaway news. PressTV.ir, China eyes Iran help to craft GPS sats. I wonder what you use GPS for.
Track.
Intercontinental Ballistic Missiles, ICBMs. They work off GPS, man. So
pinpoint precision.
Pinpoint precision, man. Now check this one out. This is going into World War III. Invasion of Pakistan is imminent. The US, this is from globalresearch.ca. The US will invade Pakistan to deal with instability, and Australia must send troops there too, says independent MP Bob Katter. Mr. Katter told Parliament yesterday the situation in Pakistan was increasing the likelihood of a US invasion, which Australia should support. Which they've already invaded Pakistan, you know, blowing it up every day. But that's just, yeah, it's the World War, it's look, man, we're already in a World War III, but it's just not official, you know. It's not been declared, which America ain't declared. I forgot when was the actual last war they actually declared. The Vietnam, they didn't declare war. They ain't actually declared war in a long time, you know. Most of these wars, like Iraq, they didn't declare war in Iraq. They didn't do it. They didn't do an official declaration in Congress. They wouldn't, and there ain't an official declaration of Afghanistan either. They just do it. So, hey, what's this one? Beautiful. Get me Ezekiel 38. Right. It says here, this is from globalresearch.ca, ongoing Iran war preparations, Arabian Sea Center of West 21st Century War. The monumental expansion of arms sales and the build-up of naval and air power in the Arabian Sea region are unprecedented. There's that word again. They are also alarming to the highest degree. A quarter of the world's nuclear aircraft carriers will soon be in the Arabian Sea. The Nimitz class, get me Joel chapter 3, hold that, get me Joel chapter 3 verse 2, the Valley of Jehoshaphat. Right, because that's where this is, isn't it? They're right there in the Gulf next to the Valley of Jehoshaphat. The Nimitz class nuclear powered supercarrier USS Abraham Lincoln arrived in the region on October the 17th to join the USS Harry S. Truman strike group, which in turn had arrived there on June the 18th as part of a regular rotation. The Charles de Gaulle flagship of the French Navy, the country's only aircraft carrier and the sole non-American nuclear carrier, will soon join its two US counterparts, which there's more than two there actually, there's actually 4. The US possesses half the world's 22 aircraft carriers, all 11 supercarriers, those displacing over 70,000 tons, and 11 of 12 nuclear carriers. Right. And then it actually gives you it actually shows you the American bases which are in the Middle East, and they actually surround Iran perfectly. They got them in Turk. Go on, speak on that one.
Yeah, in these American bases, yeah, they got one in Saudi Arabia near Bahrain, and just off that near the United Arab Emirates, they've got a set in the sea. Got a base in Iraq, of course.
Alright, cool. Did you get the?
I think that's Turkey. They've got 2 in Turkey.
Alright, cool.
And then one near Georgia, or just in the next nation next to it. And Tajikistan, Uzbekistan,
But let me see
Afghanistan, and Pakistan.
I think I can get it on the camera.
And if you check on the atlas, man, that's almost every nation around Iran. They check this.
Yeah. So
They're surrounded, man. They're looking to go war with Iran.
yeah,
Man.
you don't do that, man. You know, you don't do that for
They're gonna take
accident.
it. Or they're gonna try
And then if you
take
look
it.
up, they're actually it's an arrow pointing towards where? Russia. That's why Russia are getting vexed, man. Right. Right.
I got that. Joe.
Right, it says here, hold on. Last month, the Financial Times disclosed that Washington plans to sell 123 billion worth of weapons to the Saudi Arabia, Kuwait, Oman, and United Arab Emirates. This January report surfaced of White House plans to sell Patriot missile batteries to Bahrain, Kuwait, Qatar, and Saudi Arabia. The U.S. Navy also patrols the Persian Gulf with standard missile-free interceptor missiles equipped warships. So, you know, these men are speaking peace, but they're selling all kind of arms,
Their
man.
intentions are different, man.
The West, America, and its NATO allies, so basically the beast, the horde that sit from the beast, are escalating military operations across the area from Asia to Africa and to the Middle East. That's 3 different regions. That's the definition of a world war. The theater of operations has recently broadened from South Asia to the Arabian Peninsula with drone and helicopter attacks in Pakistan and air and cruise missile strikes in Yemen. So we're already in World War 3. Now, bro, can you give me that Joel 3 and 2?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Joel chapter 3 verse 2. I will also gather all nations and will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat, and will plead with them there for my people and for my heritage Israel,
Right.
whom they have scattered among the nations and parted my land.
So that's what you're seeing. Like in Ezekiel 38, everyone's going down there into that valley of Jehoshaphat, man. It's unprecedented.
Go from the top.
Give me from...
I'll turn you back.
Yeah, skip through it quick, right?
Ezekiel 38 chapter verse 4. I will turn thee back and put hooks into thy jaws, and I will bring thee forth, and all thine enemy, horses and horsemen, all of them clothed with all sorts of armour, even a great company with bucklers and shields, all of them handling swords. Persia,
Hold on, wait. Let me get this article. PressTV.ir. Russia test fires ballistic missiles. Russia has successfully carried out 3 tests of intercontinental ballistic missiles with various ranges as part of a regular test of its missile arsenal. Right? So Russia's they're getting ready for that, man. And that Cold War mentality is back. Let me show you something. RAF jet. This is from PrisonPlanet.com. RAF, which is the Royal Air Force in the UK, jets scrambled twice in 1 week to intercept Russian nuclear bombers. So they're menacing. They're menacing, man. You get me? Like, this is Cold War kind of shit, but they didn't big it up. Like, if this was in the Cold War era, they would big that up. Like, well, Russia's like, you gotta be ready. You know, do drills in the schools and all this stuff. But they're trying to keep it quiet. But here it is. It's happening. We in that time. So finish off this up.
Ezekiel 38 from verse 5. Persia, Ethiopia and Libya with them, and all of them with shield and helmet. Gomer and all his bands, the house of Togarmah of the north quarters and all his bands, and many people with thee. Be thou prepared and prepare thyself, thou and all thy company that are assembled unto thee, and be thou a guard unto them. After many days thou shalt be visited in the latter years. Thou shalt come into the land that is brought back from the sword, and is gathered out of many people against the mountains of Israel, which have been always waste, but is now brought forth out of the nations, and they shall dwell safely, all of them.
Right. So, you know what the end game is, right? Total destruction of America. Now let's get this next one is from PressTV.ir. It says Palestinians, them Ishmaelites, clash with Jewish radicals, so-called Jewish radicals, right? They're catching hell over there, trying to keep these Palestinians on the bait. They're all catching hell. The Palestinians are catching hell. The damn Israelis are catching hell. Zechariah 12 and 3. And in that day will I make Jerusalem a burdensome stone for all people. All that burden themselves with it shall be cut in pieces, though all the people of the earth be gathered together against it. So you all down there in Jerusalem, man, it's a burdensome stone to you, man. That's why you can't get no peace down there in that land. Now let's get this. This is from the London Evening Standard. This is London.co.uk. It says, man in dress push on the tube was top lawyer called Sonia. Let me read that again. Man in dress pushed on the tube was top lawyer called by Sonia. That's the Most High, man. Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai. Right? He destroyed that fool. Right? A man who died after allegedly being pushed in front of a tube train, was formerly named as a leading immigration lawyer who held two identities, one as a man and one as a woman. That's why we call it Babylon done. Right? And that woman did a righteous thing. Right? She did it, whether she knew it or not, because I don't even know if she knew what she was doing. Right? Right? The solicitor who lived as a man, give me Leviticus 20:13. The solicitor who lived as a transgender man has also brought human rights cases against North Korea. He died after I would love to see him go over there and actually do them. He died after falling in front of a train as it drew into King's Cross Underground Station, just after 6:30 p.m. on Monday. The family statement reads Sonia, and then it's got in brackets David. Man, that's why we're going to take these names away from the heathen, man. Was a loving and wonderful person, and a loving, but just read that, please.
20:13, yeah.
Yeah.
Leviticus chapter 20, verse 13. If a man also lie with mankind as he lieth with a woman, both of them have committed an abomination. They shall surely be put to death.
This guy surely should be put to death.
Their blood shall be upon them.
Now, get me the one, in case that's not enough, if that's not enough counts of violations. You know, some people, that's not enough for them, innit? Oh, the Lord will forgive him. The guy was proud. He was proud as hell, man. He was proud as hell. Get me Deuteronomy 22:5. Transgender. Fuck me, man.
Deuteronomy chapter 22, verse 5. The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man, neither shall a man put on a woman's garment, for all that do so are abomination unto the Lord thy God.
This guy was a straight, all-out abomination. Right? Now, a lot of you will say, yeah, but you still have to love him and no.
Fuck that.
No. The Most High don't love that bread. Right?
That's why he put his ass to death, man.
That's why the Most High put him to death. That's beautiful. That was one of the most beautiful things, man, I ever heard, man. Man got chucked underneath the train, and the woman who did it, man, I don't think she knew what she was doing, man. This is Ecclesiasticus 15, verse 13. The Lord hateth all abomination, and they that fear God love it not. So I ain't got no love for that fucking faggot, man. I'm glad the Most High did that. Right? I'm looking at man right now, and it's just complete abomination, man. That's why I hate going down there to central London, man. We got to go down there tonight, and you know what we're going to see on the train, right? Bunch of freaks and faggots, man. I'm telling you, man.
If it was time, man.
Oh,
if it was only time, man.
But I've seen, first of all, I've seen a vision of London catching a nuclear bomb. And it must have been London because I was in the UK. Like, I had a dream and I see the nuke hit that, man. And I'm praying to the Most High that's prophetic, man. Because I really do want a nuke to land square in the middle of the central London, man. And just because
Camden or something like that.
You just don't Soho, because you just don't know how abominable that place is, man. It's totally abominable, man. Second only to New York, man.
They say the freaks come out at night, man. It's true in there, man. For real.
Phew. Phew. But that was beautiful anyway. He got put to death. Right. I remember it was talking. I wonder if they got any more thing going into the woman. Yeah, the tube deaf woman was hyper, says witnesses. Yeah, the woman accused of pushing man on the tube was hyper, says witnesses. A witness today described a man in women's clothes was allegedly pushed onto the train tracks in front of a tube train. Emma Collett said the victim and the suspect, a woman, were hyper and talking animatedly before the tragedy on the westbound Piccadilly line at King's Cross Station. Like,